I did Ben Patrick's knees over toes training for 5 years, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Does it work? Will you turn into a freak athlete? And what did it actually do for me? Let's rewind back to 2019 because at this time I had a herniated disc, back pain, sciatica, ankle pain, knee pain, but I was still hooping every single day trying to get more athletic. And then everything shut down. The basketball courts were literally covered up, so I couldn't even play. And online school meant that I had a lot of free time, so I started training at home and experimenting with whatever I could find online to get out of pain. And then I found Ben Patrick. I watched one video and I was hooked.
Exercising your body through full ranges of motion requires a little more mastery, but it's worth pursuing.
His ideas just made so much sense that I binge watched his entire content and started trying his exercises immediately. The good news was my pain started to go down and I was starting to buy into the hype. And for the first year, I started doing ATG exercises mixed in with other workouts I found online, and I started to feel great. But was it because of the exercises or just taking time off from playing every single day? I honestly wasn't sure. And when the outdoor courts finally opened back up, I was able to test my theory, and I felt great. I was getting more explosive, and for the first time, I was actually feeling good. And then in my second year, the gym started opening back up, so I went back to lifting like everyone else and playing every single day. And because of that, my injuries slowly started creeping back. But every time I would get hurt, I would fall back into doing the ATG exercises, and it became my safety net. But here's the thing, I actually wasn't following the full ATG program just yet. And towards the end of my third year, I ended up spraining my ankle bad. And that's when I made a decision. No more second guessing. I was going all in on ATG, and I did the zero program for rehab. And when I came back, I figured this was the key to everything. And honestly, at first it was. I was recovering faster, feeling stronger, and felt like I had everything figured out. So I doubled down in year 4, started the dense program, lifting 5 days a week, along with playing basketball every single day. And after 2 months, I injured my back.
I got hurt in the first 10 seconds of this game. I thought I had the Mamba mentality, so I came back in the second half. But I had to leave early again because this shit wasn't feeling right.
But this time, something different happened. I recovered within a few days, and to me, that was a sign that the ATG program was working. The only problem was I was just training too much. So I cut down the amount of lifting to 3 days a week and started following the ATG beginner lifting routine. But this time, I made a promise that I was going to stop switching between workouts and commit to one thing and see it through. And I thought the reason my athleticism wasn't improving was because I wasn't strong in the ATG lifts. And once I became really strong at them, I would completely transform my athleticism. And for a while, that belief kept me going. And so in year 5, I was training hard. I got stronger, a lot stronger. My mobility increased, and I was getting injured a lot less. But my vertical and speed didn't increase as much as I thought. And then I figured out why. It's because I wasn't jumping enough.
You actually had that.
Oh, you're done.
I kept my ATG workouts the same, but I added more sprinting and jumping. And also keep in mind, at this time, I was still playing basketball every single day. And you guys can guess what happened. I started to see results. My vertical did increase.
Oh my God!
But then the injuries started coming back. This time though, they weren't freak accidents. Instead, they were just overuse injuries because my knees and ankles couldn't keep up. And by the end of year 5, my schedule was kind of crazy. I was doing ATG training 3 days a week for my lower body, lifting upper body twice a week, playing basketball every single day, and jumping and sprinting pretty much every day. And then it all came crashing down when I hurt my ankle so bad that I wasn't able to walk for 2 weeks. And during this time where I couldn't do anything, I came to a realization that ATG doesn't automatically mean you're going to turn into a freak athlete. If you want to jump higher, you have to jump. If you want to sprint faster, you have to sprint. ATG does help with injury resilience, getting stronger and more mobile, but too much of a good thing can be bad. So here's the truth. ATG does work. It helped me fix chronic pain and actually get stronger. But I made the mistake of thinking that it alone would transform my athleticism. So going forward, I'm going to keep the ATG exercises in my routine, but I'm going to cut down the volume to make room for the other important work. ATG is a great tool, but that doesn't mean you have to stop doing everything else. It's just one piece of the puzzle. And the thing about this puzzle is it's completely different for everyone. For me, I enjoy other types of training like playing basketball, jumping rope, sprinting, and calisthenics. And combining all of these will not only give me better results, but also make sure that I work out for a long time. So in the end, the most important thing is to listen to your body, experiment and see what you like and what works for you. And most importantly, don't just blindly follow everything you see on social media.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you like this video, you're going to love this one. So click here to watch.